Hello everybody, my name is Robert with Southern Automated Access Services. Today I'd like to show you how to add a resident with multiple device numbers into DoorKing's Account Manager software. Or it's the same on the cloud, pretty similar. So here I have a couple examples. Jane Doe here has one device, and you'll see there's a device up top that's not associated with anyone. And the reason is because when I entered Jane Doe, that's her second device number. When I entered that for her, I did it incorrectly, so it threw it at the top of the database. So now that'll never really be associated with Jane Doe. You may have seen databases that look like this that have a whole bunch of these up top. So John Doe I did correctly. He's got 3 devices and they're all associated with him. So the way we did that, we click on that box to add the resident, and we'll put the resident's name in there. This is where if the resident doesn't want to be in the directory of the call box, you would check this box to hide. If they want to be in the directory, the default is unchecked and just leave it that way. So here you would put your area code, then your phone number. The directory code auto generates, so you don't have to worry about that. This is their entry code, 4-digit gate code. You don't have to worry about this column. It's type. If you have a couple different types of credentials, like you use an RFID tag and you have pool fobs, then you can define the two in the software to where you would know which device was what type. But right now we're just going to stick with C for cards, which is going to default to that. So here's our first device number. All right, we enter it in the device column. That's your Wiegand device, whether it be remote, RFID, key fob, card, whatever the case may be. So we've got our first one in there. We'll go ahead and hit tab once, and that activates this add device button. So let's click it. You see how it changed to end add? That's what we'll use when we're done adding. So let's put their next device number in there. And let's say they have 3. So we're going to hit tab once, and we're not ready to stop. You see how it brought it over to the notes column? It highlighted that box. We'll hit tab again, and it brings it back to the next device box. So we'll enter that. Now we're done, so we'll hit tab one time, and let's go to end that, and there we go. We've got it in there correctly. So let's do one more example so we see how we messed up with Jane Doe. So let's just call, we'll have the whole Doe family. So I'm just going to skip over to devices and let's do this the wrong way. It's not, I only say it's wrong because it's going to create a mess in your database later on down the road when you're trying to find out who belongs to device number 44888. You will never know. So there's the first one. So instead of tabbing, I just go to the box below it because after all, these multiple devices are in the boxes below that one. So why wouldn't I? So I mean, it's a normal way to think. There's nothing really wrong with that thought process. But here we go. We put it in there and then we just click out of it. Well, you see it through that hide check mark just like this. That means the next time I close this window and open it up again, that's going to now be up there with this other device number unassociated. So hopefully that helps on how to add multiple devices and to add the resident for that matter. For more tips on DoorKing and other access control, please subscribe. Have a great day.